Spellman, Rachel got on. What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty fire.
I thought it was a good conversation. You know, she is an intellectual.
Yep.
She is an intellectual who's been in our community for a long time. And we got into it with her.
Yeah.
By the time this episode comes out, the people are already going to have bought some of our stickers. Now we're millionaires, dude. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Or do you think you're rich now that you sold $3 stickers?
Yeah, perhaps.
Perhaps.
I am rich. Who knows?
I hope they enjoy the EP, and it was a banger.
It was.
Enjoy it, guys. Ins and Outs Podcast, episode 15. I'm Cole Brown.
I'm Matthew Spellman.
And today we're here with
Rachel Lee.
There she is. We got a little bit of a different camera angle set up, but it feels good.
It does.
It does feel good.
It does, for sure.
Rachel, we start every single podcast with a brief, how do you know myself, Cole Brown, and my boy Matthew Spellman? Tell us how you know us.
Well, okay. Well, I guess we'll start with Spellman, because I guess I've probably known him longer.
Yeah.
But we're not really we never really hung out, I guess, but we've gone to school together for
quite a while.
Since middle school. Mm-hmm. He was a year above me. We kind of hung around the same people, but we never really, I don't know.
We were acquaintances.
Yeah, we were acquaintances. That was good.
Yeah.
Good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
And Cole,
Yes.
well, Cole moved here freshman year. And I think pretty much right off the bat, we became pretty good friends.
Yes.
We're pretty good buddies. We had that biology class together, and ever since we've been, pretty good friends. I don't know.
I remember being in that biology class and Rachel, I think, thought that I was mentally insane.
No.
Did you think that I was crazy back then?
No, we were buddies. I liked you, dude. You were chill.
Nice.
That was a fun class. We made that a fun class, I think.
Yeah, that was during COVID, right?
No, that was before COVID. That was
really
the fall. I think, that was a class we had in the fall. That was the fall before COVID, because COVID hit during the spring. So that was when everything was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, how was COVID for you, Spellman? I know it's kind of off bad of a topic, but how was school and COVID for you, Spellman?
What do you mean, in terms of just going to school?
Did you like online school or no?
Yeah, I liked online school.
Yeah.
I did. I mean, I had a lot more free time.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it was a good time, and I don't even remember a lot of that freshman year.
No, literally, It was all a blur. The end of freshman year, kind of, and the entirety of sophomore year, it was just all jumbled up into one.
Yeah.
I remember, Rachel, for a while you said that you didn't feel like an upperclassman when we were.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like you're an upperclassman now or no?
I mean, yes, but it does still feel weird to me, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're at the top of the school now, so there's no one else above us. So obviously I do feel like an upperclassman, but it just, I don't know. There's nothing crazy about it.
Yeah. I do feel like a savage now. Walking around and seeing all these little kids.
That's true, actually. There are so many kids younger than us and so many the freshmen kill me. They kill me. There's so many of them and I don't know any of them. They're just little tiny ants running around the halls.
There's one kid who plays drums, I think, and shout to him. But you know who I'm talking about? The really, really short kid.
Is it Dario's little brother?
No. I think his name's Andy. Shout out to him. But he and I thought he was from the middle school for a long time. And
I know exactly who you're talking about. He is tiny. He was 3 foot.
Yeah. But he's like a homie. I've only talked to him one time, but he's cool. But you know that NK and Slander Instagram?
Yes.
There was a video of the little kid doing some really sus stuff.
What?
Can you elaborate?
He was sucking on a popsicle as a you know what I'm talking about?
Like a what?
Like a willy.
You know what he's talking about, bro.
But and I was looking at it and I was like, holy shit, there's no way that middle school messenger is being this sus right now on Instagram. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna have to check that out after this.
I look it up again to show Jack or whatever, and I can't find the NK and Slander account.
Do you know who ran it or runs it?
Maybe Noah Chick.
Who's that? Noah Chick.
Noah Chick's gotten into some trouble recently because somebody broke his phone. Somebody stole his phone and broke it.
Out of anger against him?
Yeah, I don't.
Who is Noah Chick?
Noah Chick.
He hangs out with Zach Gage. Who else?
Alex Welsh.
Alex Welsh, yeah. He's Blake Chick? He's
Blake? Blake?
Yeah, Blake. He's
he's a brother.
Okay.
It's his older brother. Or
Really?
younger brother, maybe?
Yeah.
Younger brother.
Younger brother.
Okay. I did not. I don't know who that is.
No, but Blake is a savage, and so is Noah. But I don't know why so many people took his phone and destroyed it. I think.
I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if.
I mean, if he's slandering people on Instagram,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
I guess that kind of warrants it.
Noah does ask for it sometimes. I like Noah, but he ask for it sometimes.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, I never really had any interactions with Noah, but I was on this one Discord group chat with like him and like there was a bunch of people on it, but the only real people active on it were like Zach, him, Alex, Colby, I don't know, all those other kids, and there was some pretty interesting stuff in there. I actually like left that group chat shortly after.
I remember I had to leave that as well because it was just odd.
It gets really weird, and it just like there was a certain point where it just made me uncomfortable, and I just felt like I should not be in there.
Yeah.
So I like just left it.
Well, Discord is also just like a weird place to be in
for
general.
sure.
It's like the people who use Discord can kind of be kind of odd. Like I have Discord. I still use Discord sometimes, not really, but it adds for some weird kind of people.
You definitely have to be like in the know with that kind of stuff. I don't know.
You got to be into kind of tech or video games or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a platform.
Nothing
more
against
based.
it, but
Yeah.
it's not really
Around
my
that.
life, I
Yeah.
guess.
No, yeah, me either. Do you use Be Real, Spellman?
Yeah.
Are you a Be Real like active user, or do you just like have it and look at them?
No, I mean, well, you have to post to look at them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Spellman, I don't have you on the B Real, dude.
you don't
I don't think so. I've never seen your B Reels.
really?
Yeah.
This is networking. Instal's podcast was made
Yeah,
this.
okay.
Network. Okay, add me on Be Real.
All right, I will.
Spellman 30.
Spellman 30. All
shout out.
right.
Yeah, I
Shout out to
Be Real.
Steph.
Yeah, shout out to Steph.
Yeah.
I like that app. It's pretty good. It's like one of those apps I look at like once a day.
Yeah,
twice a day.
it's just kind of like one of those new social media things that is actually just fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
And
it.
I never really post on time, so
Same.
yeah.
Do you think in 20 years TikTok will still be a thing?
Well, TikTok in the form it's in now, or like just that kind of form of content.
I think that TikTok is going to be like it's still going to be going, but I have a feeling that maybe like somebody's going to buy it out or something, and it's going to change names again because it used to be
Musically.
like Musically, yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
and like yeah. I think it's just going to change names or something, but it's still going to exist.
Did you guys used to make Musicallys? Because I was a Musically god.
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
me
lie.
too.
I
was
went
killing
hard
it.
on Musically.
I think everybody in our age range was probably.
Looking back on it, like looking back on the videos, I used to have a fake Supreme hoodie,
Oh no.
and I would fidget spin, and I would make like one call away.
Yeah.
Those types of ones.
Yeah, me too.
I was such a
What's that one
dumbass.
song by Drake? It's like, I got my eyes on you. You know that song by Drake?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I first saw cringy
Everything that I
musically.
need.
Yeah. Of me doing that song. And I'm like,
Oh
oh
my
my God,
God.
bro.
And the hair is like pushed aside.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know if TikTok, the app, will be a thing in 20 years. But I do think that like that kind of content will be a thing, like Reels. You know, like every
Yeah.
social
Short
media.
form,
yeah,
yeah.
every social media is making something to compete with TikTok.
Definitely.
You know, YouTube Shorts, all that kind of stuff. So I do think that will still be pretty prominent in 20
Also,
years.
unpopular opinion. I think that Instagram Reels is 10 times better than TikTok.
okay, that's not bad.
That's not a bad opinion. Sometimes I'd be getting hooked into
Dude, Instagram Reels are fire.
They are. They're very good at like showing you different things.
Yeah.
You know, and TikTok is like a lot of the same stuff.
Well, and just, I don't know, my Instagram Reels are always just like so much more funny than my TikToks. Like my For You
Yeah.
page is, the algorithm is just so fucked up. I don't know what's wrong with it, but the Instagram Reels always get me every single time.
TikTok has gotten pretty boring.
I agree.
I would say like COVID TikTok, like first quarantine. Everybody always talks about that
Yeah.
time in TikTok. That was like the
Like, the
best time.
peak, yeah.
But like now it's just like a bunch
kinda
of
died
copy
down.
and paste
Exactly.
videos.
Yeah, I usually see a bunch of like when I used to use TikTok a lot and Instagram Reels, like I'd always see like clips from podcasts. Like that was the main thing that I saw.
Yeah.
And like motivational like guy stuff.
That's a lot on Reels,
Yeah.
but not as much on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and YouTube Shorts is also slept on pretty hard too.
Oh,
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts. Yeah.
TikTok pushes more of the dance stuff.
You think so?
It's,
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny because I remember like during that peak of TikTok when those dances and all that, and they used to be so popular, and everyone, I think that everyone thought they were like cool, I guess.
Yeah.
And now looking back, I'm like, dude, I look like a fool. Like, why did I think this looked cool?
Yeah. Like I can't even think of any of the sounds right now.
The
but-
Renegade.
Yeah, the Renegade or what's that one that was like
There's so many.
gosh, I can't think of
Like all those Charlie D'Amelio,
Yeah.
Addison Rae, like
something about not let you know how my ice be. You know that one?
Yes.
I can't think of what that's called.
no, I know exactly
In the
what
beat
you're talking
shop, like,
Yeah. Mhm. There's so many.
Yeah.
But I think that TikTok pushes more dancing stuff. Yeah.
for sure.
But that's what the whole platform was built on first.
I don't know if it's because we've gotten older or not, but I don't really see a lot of people doing dances that much
I
anymore.
agree.
I think
Maybe the younger kids still are.
no, I think we just got older because my
That's true.
sister, she's a freshman. Like,
She just still does it.
Her and her friends still do TikTok dances,
Yeah.
and it's like I've never even seen that one. It's like I've never seen that dance, but like back when I was that age, everybody saw. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah,
I think it's just an
exactly.
age thing.
I remember walking past the galley, and there's an infamous video that I'm in where Riley and Emma Lohman and I think Lily Clay and some people were just doing some TikTok dance, and I'm in the background just staring like a bot, just like an absolute
The,
bot.
the galley was always the spot for TikToks during lunch, before practice, after practice.
Yeah, and then you always had to make sure you didn't get caught by one of the teachers.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, during basketball season. So during basketball season, we only had like one team because our like team was so small, and we lost like pretty much every single game. And me and Clover, Clover
shout out to
O'Connor,
Clover.
yeah, shout out to her. We would always make TikToks after losing games, and we'd think it was so much fun. And we'd have like that would be like the one joy in those games is like we'd lose and then we'd make a TikTok. And Domo would get so mad at us every single time. He would like tell us to put our phones away. Like he would give us a talk in the locker rooms. It was just it was a good time.
Was he mad at you for making the TikToks?
He wasn't mad at us for like necessarily making the TikToks. He was mad at us for not being upset that we lost that game
Oh yeah,
because we just like it was kind of normal for us, I guess.
to lose. Yeah, as you're just having
And
fun.
we're like,
Yeah.
okay, it's just a game. I mean, we're not gonna win. It's nothing crazy.
I can understand his frustration though.
Yeah, I get it.
Being said, like I understand it more now that I'm like invested in that side of things.
yeah,
Basketball, you know, but like I get what he's saying, kind of. But I also understand what you're saying. Good
Yeah, for
point.
sure.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask you, Rachel, about how you haven't really done much sports anymore. Like you used to do basketball, but now you don't. Like I feel like that's the same way with me. Like I used to be really into sports,
Yeah.
but then as I've gotten older, I've kind of turned away from it. Why did you decide to kind of turn away from it? And I know you still do track, but
Yeah, well, initially, so I did like all the sports freshman year. I did volleyball and then track, or not track. I did volleyball and then basketball. But then that spring, that's when COVID hit and all that. So because of that, I just kind of use that as an excuse to not really do sports. Like if I really wanted to do them, I probably could have. But so all sophomore year, I just didn't do them because I never really like enjoyed sports, I guess. I only really did it for that like social aspect because everyone did it, all my friends did. But I was never really into the game, I guess. So I used COVID as basically an excuse for sophomore year. Then once junior year hit, that was like when everything went back to normal. But I just didn't really want to get back into it, I guess. I was focused on more school studies and all that jazz and clubs.
that makes sense.
Spellman, were you always a basketball fan all the way through, or did you
Yeah.
ever take some breaks?
No, I was okay. So I didn't really play organized basketball in like elementary school, but like once I got into middle school, all the way through middle school and high school, I played. But I've always been super into basketball since like I was 5 years old. Yeah.
Well, the World Cup is happening right now, and it
Yeah.
can't make me think, or it makes me think that like it's kind of crazy how our culture isn't into soccer. Because like the United States is a fucking massive country,
Yeah.
and all these other big countries are into it, but like we're not. And I don't know. Why do you guys think that is? Why do you think the U.S. isn't into soccer?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not really into soccer, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the U.S. was in the World Cup though. They lost,
Yeah, they lost.
but
Maybe it's just like around here. I mean, like our school doesn't have a soccer team. So I can see why like the people in our school aren't really interested in it. But I know that there's like a lot of the bigger schools,
yeah, for
they
sure.
do have soccer teams. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know anyone that's super into soccer, but maybe that's just here.
Yeah, I think it is just areas like
regional
this, to
thing.
be honest with you. Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
also have like sports that other countries don't too.
Yeah.
Like we have like, I mean, well, I guess just football, I guess, but
But football's trying to globalize itself. Like the NFL's having games in like Germany now and stuff,
cool.
in London and stuff. But I don't know if it'll ever get like the NBA. They really are good at globalizing across. Like everybody knows the NBA in the entire world. You know,
Yeah.
Like if you watch any kind of sports. But like, yeah, I definitely would say that soccer. Like I know people in like Portland area that love soccer. You know,
Yeah.
I just think it's like specific to this area. Nobody has an interest in it because it's not part of our lives at all.
Yeah, I agree.
True. Is hockey another one of those sports that's like just American?
I think no. I
No,
don't
no,
think it's
Canadian.
Specific. Yeah,
Canadian.
Canadian. Because
Yeah,
that's what I think of when I think of hockey. I think of Canada because it's just
that's like Canada's sport though.
yeah,
Yeah. Rachel, would you ever play hockey and just check the shit out of people?
dude. That would be so much fucking fun, dude. I wish I knew how to like ice skate and just play hockey casually. That'd be so much fun. It looks like such a fun sport. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it actually like from what I've heard about it, it takes like a lot of skill
I'm
to be able to
sure.
play hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't ever get interested in it. Like I'm not gonna sit down and watch a hockey game to be honest with you. But like, it does seem like it takes a lot of skill and
I think
obviously.
I definitely will sit down and watch a hockey game if I had the opportunity.
like on TV.
Well, like in real life.
Yeah, no, like if I could go to a hockey game, I've heard that's awesome.
Because they always get in these massive fights and
Exactly.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
the stuff I want to watch. Like,
God, no. I used to have a friend in Tahoe where I used to live, and Tahoe's like a snow and everything. People would be really into hockey, and this kid was built.
Yeah.
And he would talk about how he checked kids, and like, oh my God, he would talk about it as if he was going to war. He would just kill them. But it only worked because he was big.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I had this little friend named Will, and Will just sounds like a little boy name to me, at least. Will was just walking
Willie.
around. He had red hair, freckles very, very short, and he's very, very skinny. And he played on the same team as my other friend.
Really.
That's
And so
gotta
my
be
friend
rough.
didn't really like him that much. We used to make fun of Will hard. Shout out to you, Will. I'm sorry.
Poor Willie boy.
And my friend would check the shit out of Will in practice and stuff like that. And then Will wouldn't like the other one because he would just get
It's
bullied.
brutal.
Yeah.
It's animal like, but it's funny to watch.
You
Yeah.
definitely have to have some kind of confidence in order to roll out there and get ready to check people and get checked. I mean, yeah. I mean, you always see those like, I don't know. I always see these things online of like hockey players like that have like no teeth and they're like all fake. Like most hockey players have at least one tooth that's just knocked out.
Yeah. Oh, also, Rachel, when you hold the mic, make it sure it's a little closer.
Oh,
So.
right. Okay.
No, you're good. But yeah, we have to tell people that all the time, so it's not whatever. It is whatever. I wanted to talk to you though, Rachel, about like being smart. Like I feel like in school, you know, in all your life, you've been known as like smart. Do you actually like enjoy like enhancing your like mind and stuff like that through academics, or do you just do it because like you just can and you're like gifted in that sense?
I mean, I think that like when I was younger, like maybe grade school, like middle school, I cared about it a lot more, I guess, because I didn't really know anymore, like any different.
Uh-huh.
But like as high school came around, I just kind of did it more like for me, I guess, because like everyone always is saying like, oh, Rachel's so smart and all that, but not to be like,
No, that's just the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth.
but I really don't think that's true because I know so many people that are like Sam Swan, for example. Like she is smart. Like she actually cares about the work and everything. Like I feel like that at the point now, I don't know, don't care. But I did take a lot of like harder classes, I guess, because that's all I really knew, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. If your parents did you feel like your parents pushed you to do that, or would you have done it with or without your parents?
Honestly, my parents never really put that much pressure on me.
Really?
They actually, like, for the last couple of years, once I like started high school, I guess they were telling me to actually take it slower because I mean, all throughout freshman, sophomore, junior year, mostly, I would like pile on the classes. I would only take like the AP dual credit classes because I just really like wanted to take that opportunity, and I thought that I should do that. But they were more like take it slow. I don't know. Don't like put too much pressure on yourself because it does add up and it can get stressful sometimes, I guess.
Do you think you'll try and go for valedictorian if you can, or do you not really care about that?
I think that there's this thing in me where I'm like, I really want to be on top and I really like want to be valedictorian and like be the top of the class and all that, but I think that like I'm trying to get to the point where I don't care about it, I guess, and I just try not to think about it at all, because the more I think about it, the more I kind of get more stressed out about it, I guess, and I don't like that feeling. So I'm just chilling. I don't care.
You're chilling. Spellman, did you ever want to go for valedictorian? Because we had Nakai on the podcast, ex valedictorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Former. Yeah.
Former.
Former.
Ex. I don't know.
Just to make that clear.
Yeah.
Rachel's about to take a spot.
Yep. What were you asking me though?
I said, if you had the opportunity to go for valedictorian, would you want to, or would you not really care about it?
I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I never had the opportunity to go. I was pretty middle with my class.
Also, I don't even think it's possible for me to be valedictorian.
Why?
Because I had like there was one summer.
The Korean class.
Yes. So there was one summer where I was trying to be a try hard, I guess.
Uh-oh.
And it backfired.
It really did backfire. I signed up for this online independent study through BYU Korean class, and I had an entire year to do it. Just like one semester's worth of class. Like I had an entire year, and I did not do a single piece of work in that class. I got to a point where like I tried to do it in the beginning, but then I had to like actually submit something to the teacher, and I just never did it.
Why?
And then I just stopped caring about it. Like I kind of forgot about it, I guess, because I had so many other classes, and like I was really busy like hanging out with friends as well that summer. And so I just kind of kept on pushing it back, and I'd be like, okay, I'll get it done this month. I just never got it done. So I didn't get an F in that class, technically. I guess I got an incomplete, but it did bring my GPA down. That was a devastating moment for
I bet.
for my high school career.
That sucks.
Oh my God. Were your parents mad at you for that or no? Or did they not? Like you said,
Honestly,
they didn't really care.
I don't even think I talked to them about that. If I'm being quite honest, I don't. The thing I'm most disappointed in, honestly, is that this is a class that of all classes I should pass and that I should be the most passionate about, but like I just did not care about it at all.
Rachel, you told me the other day that you're planning on going to Korea, right, in the summer?
Like in the spring, hopefully.
So will you still be in school during that time?
Yeah, I think I'm still going to be in school, but I think, because my dad was talking to me about this, how I might go with like my cousins and my brothers and my grandmas just to Korea for like 3 weeks, because we've never been, and we also have like family up there that we've never met, and just to, I guess, experience it.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great opportunity to take advantage
if
of.
that happens, I'm hyped, but yeah.
How are your brothers doing, by the way? Do they watch the pod at all?
I don't know, actually.
That's sad,
really
because
talk to them
I
about
do
that.
like Ethan, and I haven't talked to Ethan. Ethan put me on the back burner. Ethan's gone. He doesn't talk to me.
I mean,
it's kind of sad, but that's what it is.
Yeah, Ethan kind of did that to everybody though, so I wouldn't take that personally. Yeah, they're doing okay. Justin's just working at the store per usual. He's like 20. I think he just turned 23 in October.
And is he still living in the house with you guys?
Yeah, he's still living at the house. Ethan, he went off to college so his first year of college, he did all online because that was during COVID.
Yeah.
And then the second year, he went and stayed in a dorm over there, stayed there for the whole year. And then he came back this year, I guess, or in the summer, and just decided not to go back. And I think that he's just doing online classes, but at home.
Okay, so he's still at the house with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. But he's going to PSU, right?
University of Portland, UP.
Oh, okay. That's sick.
Was I not talking to the mic the entire time?
No, you were.
Okay, because I feel like now I'm just like starting to hear myself.
No, it was a little bit like this, but you'll be fine.
Okay.
In the editing process, we can go back and up the levels.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I wanted to ask you, as you were talking about college, and I've already heard this from Spellman, but so I'll ask you. But what are you most excited for about going to college? And do you know what college you're going to go to?
So I don't know what college I'm going to go to. Honestly, I haven't even applied to any yet.
It's getting started. You gotta
it's starting to get late. I need to fill out that Common App. Have I done the FAFSA yet? Maybe not.
Oh my gosh,
Done
bro.
about half of it so far. Hit the social security number part and got scared. So
Why?
well, I put in my social security number, but I just
Oh, okay.
I just was too lazy to do it, quite honestly.
I see.
Rachel's got to fix that. She can't be lazy. She's
I know.
This has been a lazy year for me.
It's so not hard.
I know.
No, the fast food doesn't take that long.
Yeah. So, I have not applied or figured out what colleges I'm going to go to yet. But I think the thing I'm most excited for is just to get out of here.
Yeah.
I think get out of here, like have new experiences, make new friends. Hopefully, I'm also excited to just move on with my life and just start thinking about what I really want to do for the rest of my life, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the exact point I feel as well. Like in you, because you've lived here so long, you're gonna love to getting out,
Yeah.
seeing people, meeting people, and being in those situations where you feel kind of weird because you're like with all new people,
Exactly.
but like you're really like I know kind of who you are, and I think you're really, really, really gonna take advantage of that.
Well, also like I'm really excited to get out of here because I want to like be in a place where no one really knows me, so it gives me a chance to just I feel like it'll give me a chance to just like create myself or like present myself in a way that I want to be presented, I guess. Because everyone down here, like they've known me my entire life, which isn't a bad thing by any means. Like I love having an environment where like everybody's just so close. But at the same time, I think that it'd be nice to meet new people and just have new experiences. And yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be. That's how I felt when I moved here a little bit. Like if I knew you guys in 6th grade, you guys would think about me differently. But,
Yeah, because like there's some people where like I've never had anything significantly like bad happen or whatever, but there might be some people that like something happens to them or some rumor or whatever, some drama, and like everyone only knows them for that, and they won't ever be able to change that in anyone's heads. Like
Yeah.
if they stay where they are, but if you like move to a new place, then you can just start over, like refresh.
and you'll be 100% new.
Exactly, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Like
No,
Yeah, that's a good
just pros and
point.
cons.
yeah.
All right, before we go to the next thing, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, take
All
it.
right.
All right, we're back. We took a little brief hiatus. Spellman had to use the banyo
Again.
Albania.
again.
Well, not again. I have to do it every episode though, so
No, yeah, it's fine. Rachel, the one question I wanted to ask you was, I have never ever seen you be like disrespectful to a teacher. Have you ever been disrespectful to a teacher?
No, not. I don't think I've ever really been super disrespectful to a teacher. Like I've been like kind of just, I guess, annoyed at a teacher, but I've never like directly said anything like out of pocket or something like that to a teacher.
Because the reason why I asked this question, I was thinking about last week, and I was just like, we were in advisory. Me, Rachel, and Bella Heyman have advisory together, and I was looking at Bella, and I was looking at Rachel. I said, "What question would I ask her and her?" And I realized, and Bella was talking about how I think she was talking shit on Mr. A. And I'm like, I don't think Rachel would ever talk shit on Mr. A or like say it to his face or something.
yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. Have you ever talked shit on Mr. Like or on people like that?
Oh yeah, I mean there are
talk shit
definitely.
like she was talking like straight to shit to him.
Oh, to him?
Yeah, and I don't think you
Oh,
do that.
for real? Really?
Or maybe it was Riley or something like that.
Yeah, I
Maybe
would
not
never.
Belgium.
I would never say that to a teacher's face. I mean, there are definitely teachers, a lot of teachers in the school that I don't like, but I wouldn't say it to their face.
Name drop.
They watch the
There's
ball.
too many. There's too many.
No, I like all the teachers at our school. Some of them are kind of annoying. Only like one I find annoying, but it's not annoying to the point where like I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like hate any of the teachers.
I'm just out of their class, and I'm praise to God I am. You know?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. There's no teachers that I really hated.
I feel like this year I'm in so many of the classes of the teachers I don't like, and it's
Really?
just it's very unfortunate.
I feel like this year has been different because junior year I feel like there was the most like academically challenging
Yeah, for
for
sure.
sure. But now this year I'm like I have like stats and like that's kind of difficult, but it's so not really.
I agree. I mean, I don't like have a regular senior schedule, I guess. Like I have a full schedule, I'm pretty sure, like for every single trimester. But the classes are a lot easier. And I feel like also the school in general just feels like different to me than it did last year.
That's what I'm saying. Like you feel like you're older, kind of like that's how
Yeah,
I feel. I feel
I
like I'm a senior. You know,
Maybe
like,
that's it. I mean, when I first walked into the school this year, for some reason I just like had this weird feeling that just the school was unfamiliar, and maybe it's just because we're seniors now and there's so many kids younger than us that I just don't know, so it just feels like we're like outnumbered or whatever. But
Well, and it's like
outnumbered by the little
midgets. Yeah.
it's like the first year completely out of COVID too. If you,
Is it?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Last year we had to wear masks.
we still had to wear masks, and at the beginning of the year there was still COVID stuff until like March.
That's true.
So it's like the first official school year, like completely out of COVID.
Yeah. It's
It
true.
feels so good to be done with it and just gone.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Took long enough.
Yeah.
It
I
took
remember
a long time.
I remember like weeks would go by, like maybe not weeks, but like at least like 5 or 6 days, and I would just not remember what happened. I'd be like,
time
what did I
was
just
like
do?
blending together. Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
I was talking to Rossi one time, I think probably in sophomore year, and I told her, I'm like, I'm scared, dude. I was telling Rossi, I'm scared. Like, I feel like I'm getting dumb. Like, I feel like I'm dumb.
Yes.
And like now I don't
But
feel
like
like that.
during COVID,
But during COVID, yeah.
yeah,
I felt like I was just dumb.
yeah, I feel like we all were kind of like in
Yeah.
that. I don't know, to a point at least, because it was like nobody really cared, you know.
Yeah.
Like nobody really cared when it came to like schooling and stuff.
COVID
Yeah.
was like the point where the people decided if they cared or not about school. There
Yeah.
are so many people it surprised me so much, like the kids that just ended up deciding to just fail all their classes when before that they were so into like school and
Yeah.
all that, and then once COVID hit and everything happened online, they just decided they didn't care anymore. And I mean, I don't know, it was just kind of interesting to think about.
Yeah. Another interesting thing about that, I feel like when you see like, so that was like a 2-year span of like not going to school with each other every day, right?
Yeah.
Like when we see each other every day in the hallway or whatever, we see each other every day at school. I don't feel like each of us notice like how the other one changes as much in 2 years, you know? But like when you don't see somebody every day for 2 years and then you
Exactly.
see them again, then you really notice how much they changed. But they could have done that either way. You would have just not noticed it as much
For sure.
Yeah.
if it was like you were going to school every day. That's just kind of odd.
Yeah. Rachel, being like I feel like I could call you and you both a veteran of the community, kind of, because you guys have
Okay.
lived here so long.
Yeah.
I want to ask Rachel, what's the craziest thing that's happened in the community? But the thing is, I already know some of the
Craziest thing?
craziest stuff that's happened. That's like you can't talk about it.
Really?
Like it's so crazy you can't talk about it. Like it's so odd.
Let me think about it.
But like, maybe,
What do you mean by crazy though?
Okay, well, I can think of a recent
I didn't want to
thing.
name drop.
I can think of a recent thing that happened. It's not really that crazy, I guess.
Yeah.
But so the backstory is that during like for the last couple of summers, I guess there's this guy named Tommy. Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. Should I actually name drop? Okay.
You
His
already-
name's Tommy.
you already did,
I already
so.
did. You're right.
But I didn't name. Yeah.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's this guy named Tommy. He's a little scraggly looking.
Does he drive that peace car?
He doesn't drive. I don't think he has a car. He bikes around. He's a hardcore biker. If I'm being quite honest, I don't even think he has a house. Maybe he's like 30s, early 40s. I don't know. But so he's been coming into the store where I work every summer, and last summer he introduced himself to me because he just came in regularly, I guess. And so we kind of got to know each other, I guess, because he was a normal customer. And so that was last year. So this summer, he started coming in again, and he was like, "Hi, Rachel," and I didn't recognize him at all. And so I don't know, he just kind of made it a point to always like talk to me and say hi to me, and I just kind of thought it was a little bit weird, but I was like, okay, I guess. Turns out, literally like a month ago, this guy,
I think I know where this is going.
this guy, he goes to this party at the Sand Dune pub in Manzanita, and apparently he like stabbed somebody or like threatened to stab somebody. And this guy is the sweetest guy. Like I think he's always been so kind, and like he always tries to brighten up my day. And he just goes and like stabs somebody at the pub, or at least attempts to.
Oh
And
my god.
I don't know. That's just one crazy thing I can
Wow.
think of that just is kind of recent. And I didn't even hear. Well, I haven't seen him in a while, obviously, but I just heard it. Like somebody was like, "Yeah," and this guy Tommy comes into the Sand Dune pub and tries to stab. And I was like, "Wait, Tommy?
Hi, boy.
like
my
my
boy.
Tommy? That's not him."
That's funny. That's crazy.
I thought you were going with it in like a old guy says hello to young girl.
Oh
That's
no!
what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's
No.
where I thought she was going with
I
it,
mean,
too.
that's kind of. I kind of got weird vibes from him, but I don't think it was anything like that. But
Yeah. That's crazy.
that's just
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just weird, like when that kind of stuff happens like that.
Spellman, do you have anything that comes to mind that we could drop? Because like I said, there's some stuff that I could be like, oh shit. Like
I want to know now though, like what are some things I heard about one thing that happened at the Manzanita golf course.
Well, tell me that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, like
Oh, you mean like a long time ago?
yeah, I think I
Okay,
heard
well,
it from you.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. That's when somebody. So they're living and then they leave the game. We can't say it because it's like they leave the game on themselves.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yep,
They leave the game
Oh,
on
and they did that on the golf course.
like at one of the
Like the tree right on the first hole. They did on the
How?
with a rope.
a rope
Okay. I see.
type beat,
My bad.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But okay.
Wow.
I don't know. I heard that from you, and I have lived here my entire life, and I have never heard that.
Well, the guy who did it was Rossi's parents, one of their employees when they owned the
Really?
pizza place. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I
And
guess
he got off work when they did it at the golf
that's
course.
terrible.
400 feet that way. It's just crazy. It's so close. And then other stuff.
Why do you have a smile on your face about it?
Because both of you guys are looking like,
Dude, it's crazy.
mind-
I know
Mind-boggling,
it's
dude.
sad. But then there's also some things that I could say like about people in our community that they did in the past or whatever. Like,
Oh, for sure.
but I just don't want to say that because like,
That's a little.
Hey, you can't do
I don't
that.
know.
Okay,
Not far enough.
But that's
into history.
but like the way that you're saying, like Rachel was saying it, like that's like bad, sad, like crazy. I'm talking about like insane, crazy, like
insane.
kind of funny. You know,
Okay.
has anything happened that I don't know, something interesting that you were 8 years old and you heard your mom's friend did? You're like, what the fuck? Like, sorry, that's very specific, dude.
Something your mom's friend did.
I don't know, guy.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard to think of like
Crazy
off the
things,
bat.
yeah.
I know there are
Yeah.
definitely certain people that know all these stories,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but I just I don't know.
All right, I have one in mind, but I'm not gonna say it. I think we should
No,
switch
I
the combo.
think you should say it.
I can't. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
And you know what I'm gonna like. You once I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Okay.
All right, sorry, we had to cut some parts out, but we're good. Rachel, I wanted to ask you one deal. Do you think when you go to college, you'll actively be looking for a husband? Yes or no? Great question.
That is a good question. I don't think that I will right away be. I honestly, I hope that I don't get to the point where I have to start looking. Honestly, if I'm being like I want it to be something that happens like naturally. If it happens, it happens. I don't want to try and force it. Because
I agree.
Well, I
with
think, but you're like, anytime you're like, I don't know. I don't feel like looking. That could be. That's a very broad like statement because like
That's true.
looking could be like, looking. You could just be like single and be like, oh, that person is attractive.
Yeah.
You know, you're technically looking, but it's not like you're like, oh, I'm gonna marry them.
That's true. That's
you know,
true.
like
Well, but like the headspace like does go into it. For example, if I'm like going to college, I could either be looking for a wife, like actually like an actual partner, or I could just be like, you know, doing other things and just not really.
so you that would be like looking for a relationship then, right?
Sure. Rachel? Do you think? And same with you. When you go off, are you going to go to OSU or wherever?
I don't know.
You don't know yet. In this hypothetical world, if you do you think you'll be looking for a wife or a relationship? Oh no, you're already dating. Sorry, my bad.
it got real awkward real quick. Spellman's face was like,
Like what, dude? Or Rachel, back to you. Do you think you will be looking for a relationship? Or no?
I think that I I don't think I'm against a relationship. Like if somebody comes up and it just becomes a possibility, I'm like all for it, you know, because I think that's just a great experience to have in college. But at the same time, I'm not gonna like only be looking for husband material. you
Okay,
know?
yeah, that makes sense.
Like, yeah. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll just kind of go with the flow, I guess, with that.
Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
I'm not trying to like have a family at 20, you know?
Yeah.
Like
you gotta live your life.
Exactly. I want to live my life first, and once I feel secure and settled down, I will, you know, start. I don't know.
Out of our friend group, it'll be funny to look back on this in 6
Oh my
years.
gosh.
Out of everybody at our school that we know, who do you think is going to have kids first? Who hasn't already had kids?
Yikes. Let's see. Out of our like in our class or like in our school.
I think we should do in our class.
In our class.
Sure.
Okay. In our class.
Do you think it's gonna be a guy or girl? We could do both. We could say guy and girl. I think, who?
Honestly, I feel like most of the girls in our class are pretty responsible with that stuff. I feel like it's definitely going to be a guy.
But it might
actually.
not be a mistake. They might be planning to have kids.
I don't think anyone in our class is planning on having.
Children in the next year.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking next year?
No, like
Well,
next
just, like,
You're just
soon,
saying
like,
first.
soon.
First. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
first.
Okay.
I feel like just one of the guys is just going to get some girl pregnant out of stupidity.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't. Which one, honestly,
It could be men.
it's a toss up. I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
It could be any one of them. It could be you, Cole. Nah,
I really hope
I
not.
think there's like a select.
Maybe I do. Hello, child.
I think there's like
That'd be
a
insane.
couple that I think, like two guys that I think I could see.
Will you name drop or no?
Nah, I'll keep that as
It's so fun to name drop on the podcast.
I'll tell you guys after.
Okay. I think out of the people who I know, the person who's going to start the family first, I think, will be Travis Bennett. Because he wants to, not because it's an accident.
I could see it.
Because he's got that vibe about him. You know, he wants to start that shit. He wants to
Yeah.
get that stuff rolling, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I like the guy is, he's dude, like,
Knows what he wants.
he knows what he wants.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that Travis Bennett, I think he will be the first person whose wedding I'll go to.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think him and Whitney will probably get married. I don't know. Maybe he's watching the pod. He's like, dude, we just broke up. No, but they've been dating so
you
long.
just jinxed them. Damn.
No, if I jinxed him, it wasn't meant to be.
You're right.
Yeah. Spellman, let's say, have I already asked you when do you think you'll get married?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think? Okay.
When do you think you're gonna get married?
Okay.
Do you think you could get married in the next 4 years?
The next 4
Do
years.
you think that's a possibility?
Potentially.
Really?
But I don't know.
Look this. I was just sitting in geometry class with this bloke. Now
Now he's
you're going
gonna
on
get
getting
married in 4
and-
years.
4 years. I'm gonna be 23.
Young man.
That's still pretty young. Yeah.
That's why I said potentially. I don't know where life's gonna take me. Maybe I just start getting money, right? And I'm just hustling, right?
Getting that bread.
Get that bread, and I'm just
that bag.
hustling. And I'm not. I don't get
Yeah.
married. Who knows?
It's definitely a tough.
I can't say for sure
Yeah,
either way.
This question was bad because you can't say for sure or not.
Exactly.
It's just maybe if it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's for any of us.
Yeah.
You never know.
Have you guys ever been in like a car accident or anything bad?
No, I've been close.
I've been close.
I mean,
Actually, I've been in one.
Like driving or riding, either way.
I was riding in it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've been close. I've never gotten actually in one. Then
I've never been in one. I mean, yeah, I guess close. I mean, the past weekend
Really?
I got not really. It's not like it wasn't an accident, but like we were going because it snowed, and so we went up in the woods and we got a little bit too close to this cliff, so we had to like exit the vehicle and just kind of like it was up to the person that was whose truck it was, obviously, but it wasn't like a terrible situation or anything. It just was kind of sucky in the moment, I guess. We had to like leave and then leave it for the night up there, and then the next morning he and like his dad and all their buddies like went up there and helped get it out. But that's like I guess maybe the closest I've ever been to something like that.
wow.
Yeah. When I got into I was driving with my mom home from baseball practice, I think, and we were chilling there at a red light. Boom! Just smashed. Like somebody just hit us from the back.
Really?
Yeah, we got our back blown out by the old couple behind us.
Pause.
Hold on.
Hey yo.
It's true, and it was a bad experience. You know, it was
I bet.
unconsensual. I didn't want it to happen.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But
You
then
didn't want to get your back blown out by.
Oh,
sometimes you just got to be the victim. That's a terrible thing to say.
yo.
That's so terrible.
Yo.
That's terrible.
You're gonna get canceled
Hold
again.
I'm talking about cars, guys.
Hold on.
You have to be the victim so you can get the insurance money, right? Amen.
I don't know what to say.
Stop. Okay.
I don't know what
Next
to say after
topic.
that.
Let's go.
Rachel, I should have asked this question earlier. Have you ever been in love, Rachel? Do you think you have?
I don't. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't think so.
Really?
Honestly, I just don't know. I guess if I don't know, then the answer has
Probably
to be
no. Yeah.
yeah, no.
Spellman, when did you know that you were in love with your girlfriend? If you are, I'm not gonna try and say
Spellman is not in love with his girlfriend.
Oh my god.
No, he just told her he loves her on the phone. I thought that was sweet. So, when did you know, or did you already say it? You know, did you say it once you started hanging out with her at first, or what?
It was just a,
like the first, like I pull up to her house. I'm like, I love
like
you.
like a casual like
No.
So, Shadi, you're not even dating her yet. You're just dating her.
no like some people like say I love you like very casually to everybody. And, like,
I don't fuck with that.
I'm not one
I
of
don't
those
do that.
people.
yeah,
Like I'll tell certain people. I tell Cole I love him.
I
No.
agree.
I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
Yeah.
Like I can tell my closest friends that I love them, but I feel like it's definitely important to reserve that for
Yeah.
so that it holds more meaning, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like. There's certain people that are like, oh my gosh, I love you. No, you don't. Shut up, bro. You don't
Yeah.
love me.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't work that way. I don't know. I don't just be throwing it around like that.
Yeah, you're right.
We got on the Kennedy. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Kennedy got on the pod, and we were talking about how girls comment on other girls' stuff, like, "Oh my God, I love
Oh,
you,
yeah,
Queen."
this is a good
Like,
topic.
slay.
Yeah. Okay,
that's something
actually, now that I think about it, I do say I love you to a lot of people.
But is
Oh,
it
really?
cap? Is it cap?
it's like,
Oh, of course it's Cap.
well,
You don't actually love this person. You're just saying it.
okay,
But they
well,
know that.
I mean, yeah, it's just, you know what? Yeah, I was posing.
You're posing?
I take it all back.
At least she admits
Let
it
me-
for real. That's
Let me
that's
admit,
stand
well, because
up.
I didn't really think of it like that. Because definitely, like, if someone like comments on your Instagram post and it's kind of like a filler in a way. Like, what else do you say? You're not gonna say like,
Cool pick.
like you there's two options to respond to an Instagram like comment that's like, oh my God, you look so pretty, or like, wow, it's so cool. You say either I like thank you if it's somebody you're not really close with, or oh my God, love you to somebody that you're like friends with. I don't know, I feel like those are the two things that you
I'm
say.
thankful I'm a guy. Spellman.
Me too.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just me and I just overthink it too much. But
No, that's
But,
definitely not. I've heard that
No,
before.
I've seen like tons of people do that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen tons of people do that, and they usually feel like Rachel, where they're like, yeah, they only say that, and they don't really mean it, but they say it anyways.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was that I saw, right? Like I can't remember who did this. But I saw it on somebody's Instagram post, like all the comments on this person's pic were like all like super nice comments, like, oh, you're so pretty, da 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 da, right?
Yeah.
And then like she just like put a comment like that was just like a pinned comment that said, "Thank you, I love you all," or something like that. It's like, you're not a celebrity, bro. Like, at least reply to the comments that people are gonna take their time to be nice
Oh
to you.
my gosh.
But like, she just pinned the "thank you" comment at the top.
I also-
I don't know.
I'm also just thinking about it, and I feel like, like there are people that say, I guess like myself, like you throw around the I love you and all that, but I feel like the people that know, like, I don't know, the people that like know that you actually mean it will know, and the people that don't will just think it's like some normal comment where they won't think too much in, like, a lot, like most people don't really think too much into it, but like if you say I love you to like the right person, they'll really take it to heart. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But like, some people, like, I can't remember any specific examples, but some people have said that to me, like, "Oh, I love you," right? But like, I'm not gonna say it back. Like, people that throw it around, like, if you were just like, "Oh, I love you," I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, I love you too." Like, that's weird.
Phone's
I
like,
don't know, I
take that
wouldn't-
back right now.
I wouldn't do that, you know? I mean, I don't know. It's not me.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I don't know. The entire Instagram deal, we've talked about it before, and we'll talk about it again. It's just like, it's that stuff. But Rachel, I think's onto it. It like the people who say that too. For example, when Rachel comments on whoever the fuck Steele, I love you, Queen. Thank
Yeah.
you. Like the other Queen knows that you're not
Yeah.
talking about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The Queen and King thing, that's kind of funny. Like, what's
I
up,
will
King?
never.
Yeah, like all there's always like TikTok comments of like dudes that are like, "We up, King. You're a king," you know, like
You dropped this, King.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
like that kind of thing.
I will never take anybody serious who calls other people king and queen. Like, you just cannot say that naturally. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
It is kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
I
Anyways,
find it
Kings,
funny when it's with like with the king thing. Like, it's like they're always saying that kind of stupid stuff, and like it's mainly TikTok that people comment that.
Yeah.
It's like so random.
But it's like they're being serious. They're not even like saying it as a joke. Like, they're
Yeah.
genuinely being like,
Well, if it's
slay
like
queen,
if it's like wholesome, you know, like if it's like I don't know, some like video of like a little kid like doing something wholesome, right? And then somebody comments like, "Oh, you're up, king," or something like that. Like that's fine.
No, I don't think that's
I
fine.
think it's funny. I think it's funny. Like he's like a little kid. He's just vibing, and then
Did you say good job, little buddy?
That sounds so. It's just so
way to go,
corny.
kid.
Like you're up, king. You know, I don't
Your
know.
king is so crazy.
But like, I think it's like funnier when you comment something like that. You know.
I guess I could. I mean, it's definitely not anything more than funny.
Yeah, or like a lot of them is like this is a W. Like people comment that all the time.
It's a
like,
dub.
W, yeah, just randomly.
Yeah, L ratio,
L.
shit like that.
Yeah, ratio.
All the TikTok slang.
Yeah, and like the funny, like I find it funny, like a lot of dude TikToks that like dudes make videos about like their like girlfriend breaking their heart, and then like
Those ones are cringe.
Then they turn into
Those
like
ones cringe.
they turn into like a whole different person, right? And it shows like the progression of them.
transformation.
You know, and like everybody's like commenting, "City boys, we up!" Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? It's like, bro, that's
Hey,
so
fucking
stupid.
respect though, don't you think?
Yeah,
Like it's cringe, but like respect though.
Yeah.
for like training, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. But like,
Like they deserve the hype
Like
sometimes.
if your girl breaks up with you and you go on this journey to become like a beast,
Yeah.
that
a
is-
better
that-
person, like
that's sick as fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
with
that is
that.
cool.
Yeah, but like then like it's cool to post a TikTok, I guess, document it, whatever. But then it's like the people in the comments are just like dudes that like obviously aren't doing the same thing as you
Literally.
because they're commenting about you doing it. You know,
Oh
it's
my
like
God. Do you guys regularly comment on TikTok posts?
no. I only
Same.
comment on like ones that I really like am like I don't know, something draws me to them.
The one
No.
thing that like scares me is if I were to comment on a TikTok, like I don't comment on TikTok posts, and I don't even know what I would comment if I did. But like you see, like if you watch the same TikTok video as like another person like around your area or like your friends or something, they'll see your comment. Like it goes to the top,
Yeah.
and that embarrassed. Like just thinking about that is so embarrassing. Like I don't know. If you were to comment something so cringe and you think nobody else will see it that you know, and then all of a sudden it's just at the top of someone's comment section, like
Yeah.
just like imagine how embarrassed you would be.
I always find it funny when like I comment on something and then I just forget about it, right?
Yeah.
And then like months later I get something
Someone
like
likes it?
so liked your comment. I'm like, what is this? And then I watch the video again. I'm like, oh yeah, it's funny.
I can think about like it being like a motivational move, and then I comment or something like, "Yo, this speaks to me so much." Like,
Yeah,
shout out to, like
literally.
and then I give it a story about why it's cool, and it's like a paragraph long, and then like Jack likes it. I'm like,
Literally.
Yeah.
No, that was not for you.
yeah,
And speaking of Jack, it's so funny how he got mad about us saying that he'd be a cheerleader.
oh yeah, because we were with Christine, or was it with Piper?
It was with Piper.
And what did he say? Oh,
We were
because
saying-
Christine was saying that.
No, Piper was saying.
Oh, Piper's saying that blah 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 blah. Spell when you explain it.
So we asked her if cheerleading had more, like if they put more importance on it at her school and like it was made like, you know, quote unquote cool, you know, what boys do she think would be a cheerleader?
Well, I think if anything was cool, there'd be more people who would do it.
Yeah.
Jack is
Yeah, I know, but that's what the question we asked her. is what I'm
honestly,
saying.
I think
And-
Jack would just I don't think I could
Jack
not see
does have
Jack.
that bunda.
Who did I say? I said
You don't see Jack.
Did
well.
I say Eddie? And then I said Jack after
Eddie.
that.
Honestly, I see Eddie more than Jack.
You see Eddie being a cheerleader?
Because the thing is that Jack, I feel like would get like nervous or embarrassed being in front of those people. Like I would. I couldn't be a cheerleader. I'd be like terrified to be in front of all those people. But
You'd be fine.
I don't know. I just wouldn't enjoy it, I guess. Like I
Okay.
could do it if I had to, but I just wouldn't enjoy it. I think that like Parker Hopkins would enjoy being a cheerleader. Like he'd be all for it. Or like
That's true. That's true.
That's
He
an
would.
accurate take.
Yeah.
I'll give
you know
that.
what I mean? Like people that actually like he would have like the confidence to just go full out. Like he already like during like games or whatever, like and all that, doing like the pirate yell, stuff like that. Like that's cheerleading in its own way. Like I don't know.
True.
Yeah, he has the charisma for it.
Exactly. Like you have to have a certain type of character, I guess.
And he like
And the school
has all
spirit.
the attention on him in that moment. Or, you know, well, not only on him, but the attention is on him in that moment. And he kind of,
You talking slander?
no, I mean, he, what's the word?
talking
I'm looking
slander?
for? I'm not talking slander. I'm saying he kind of like, I can't think
It
of
just
the word.
hypes him up more.
Yeah, he kind of like likes
Feeds-
that
he
moment.
wants
Yeah, he
the- yeah.
feeds into that, or that
Exactly.
Which is
feeds
not a
into
bad
his-
deal.
No,
People-
I
some
wish
people
I
don't do
wish
that.
that I could do that, honestly. Like just like feeding off of other people's energy and like I don't know. Yeah. It's definitely a skill.
Yeah, Rachel, when you go to college, wherever you go, do you think you'll take advantage of the foreign exchange programs?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
want to go out of the country so bad. And if I don't end up doing that, which I mean, even if I do that or if I don't, like, I think like if you have your bachelor's degree in anything, you can like go to another country and teach English there. So I really want to go to Korea after I get my bachelor's, and you're like gone for I think like a year or something like that, and I just want to just go there and teach English. You get paid for it. Like there's like certain programs that you can go into, and I think like if anything, I'm gonna at least do that for sure.
That would be pretty fire.
But it'd be also sick during college, like to go to a European country. That'd be sick. Like I want to do that too. Like I don't know.
That's how I feel. I want to spend my summers, and some of them I'll be spending them working or without a company or whatever.
Yeah.
But I also do want to really take advantage of going other places to somewhere fucking crazy, you know?
Just have a cool experience.
Yeah. Send me to Africa, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Well,
That'd
like
be cool.
Yeah.
Last trimester in like for our final project in our photography class with Mr. A, we had to like do this video montage of like pictures of us growing up and like tell a story over it or something like that through was it Adobe Premiere Rush or something like that. And Mr. A had his pictures, like his slideshow, and it was cool. Like they were pictures of when he was in college and he went to like Indonesia and like I don't even know, Vietnam, and he just was traveling like around that area, and the pictures looked so cool and the experience just looked like irreplaceable. I don't know. Something like that would be so cool.
That would be pretty sweet for sure. I agree.
Going somewhere, it's just such a cool experience, I feel like. And there's so much shit that happens that like, you know, you're like, holy fuck, I don't want to deal with that. Like when you look back on it, like, that's like the fun part. You know, like bad shit happens, but that's like the fun part. Why don't you go to Costa Rica again?
I didn't go to Costa. I really wanted to go to Costa Rica so bad.
You would have liked it.
That was mine and Cole's dream freshman year.
Yeah, I know.
To go to Costa Rica. I literally have like, I don't know. There's it's somewhere on paper. I swear to God, we were planning on going to Costa Rica like together.
Did we sign a piece of paper saying
I don't even know.
I think we did. We may. I know that there's a picture.
There is a picture, yeah. But the reason why I didn't go is because throughout like, I just couldn't fit Spanish 2 in my schedule, and that wasn't my priority because I also just figured because they hadn't done it the year before, so I figured it was just the program was done, and so I was like, oh, screw it. Whatever, it's not going to happen anyway, so why should I take Spanish 2 right now when I have all these other hard classes I need to take for junior year? So I didn't take Spanish 2. Because we also didn't have a legitimate Spanish teacher either, so I just didn't want to, like, take that if it wasn't going to be from a real Spanish teacher.
Shout out to Q.
I mean, yeah, Q's an amazing PE, fitness, weightlifting
Not a Spanish
teacher, but I mean, yeah. But anyways, that's just why I didn't take Spanish 2, and taking Spanish 2 was a requirement to go to Costa Rica. But I really want to go so bad.
Yeah, that program is still going. Partners of the Americas. That is going to go on for another 30 years.
Yeah, or I guess not the program, but
the Mudnick.
Yeah, like the funding for it, because they
send us for free.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But are you in Spanish 2 right now?
I am.
You know you can go this summer.
No, because Whitfield's always talking about it, and she's always saying everyone except for the seniors.
No. You can be a senior and go,
bro.
I swear to God, there were more seniors on the group that I went with than juniors.
She literally was like, yeah, like literally
Maybe
everyone except for seniors.
Maybe the Mudnick scholarship.
Like they're only gonna fund people that are not seniors. Like
maybe, but you know, you could get in though.
That's true.
You should, if you want to go, you should.
I really want to go.
Yeah,
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, that'd be lit.
That'd be cool.
That'd be very, 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 very lit. What is something? This is the last thing that I have, and then we can either talk freely or whatever. What is number one thing that you're gonna miss about the community? Because you know we're about to go off in less than a year.
Yeah,
I think it's closer to 6 months. Wait, I said, hold on. School starts at September. No.
Yeah, you're about 6 months.
Yeah, probably
about 4 months into the school year right now.
No,
3 months. No.
About 4 months.
Yeah.
So, what do you think you'll miss about the community right now and just your life right now that you know you take for granted?
I don't know. I think I'll definitely miss my friends. I do really value my friendships, and I think that they are a really big part of my life right now, especially. I think I'll also just miss hanging around this area. I feel like I've had a lot of really fun memories here, especially in the last like year or so. So, and I think it's just the friendships that I have down here. I feel like it's something that I'm not going to be able to replace. I guess they're irreplaceable. And of course, I'm going to be able to make more friends in college that maybe they'll be lifelong friends, but they'll never be the same as the friendships that I do have down here. It's just different. I feel like these are people that I've known my entire life. We've all grown up around the same area. We all know the same people. We're all like a part of the community, and I think that's something that cannot be replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a solid answer.
for sure. For sure.
Spellman, what do you think you'll miss if you go off and you move away? Which I hope you do.
I'm going to.
I hope you move far away.
I hope you move as far away from me as no.
I'm gonna just miss, I don't know, the localness of this environment. You know, I know everyone. Everybody knows me. You know,
Yeah.
I can pretty much go in anywhere around here. Not anywhere, but most places, and somebody knows me in there.
Also, I feel like I feel so safe in this area. Like I feel so like bundled up and like protected in this local community where everybody knows you
Yeah.
and like everyone knows your parents and your parents know everybody. Or at least that's the case for me. And
Yeah.
like that's the one thing that does scare me when I go out. Like no one's gonna be like I'm not gonna have anyone. When down here like I feel like I do rely on a lot of people. Or maybe I just don't know it, but there's a lot of people behind me like supporting me, I guess. And I'm just simply not gonna have that when I move away.
Yeah. I would agree.
Well, with that being said, do you guys have anything else big you guys want to talk about? Any riveting things in your life?
I randomly thought about this. Okay. This is not really riveting in my life, but I just thought of this topic. So, you're pretty big like fan of Kanye music, aren't you? Yeah.
How'd you know?
Okay, that's what I thought. What do you think about him saying that he supports Hitler? Sorry, it's totally random, but I just
I
thought
like how
about this.
before this podcast,
We said you're not allowed to talk
Yeah,
about it.
Cole was like,
Oh.
he goes over the
sorry.
few amount of rules that he has, and he goes specifically, do not talk about Hitler.
We're not talking about him.
No, we're
though.
not. We're not supporting him. We're just restating something that somebody else said.
Right? Is that correct?
No, you
I won't
can't-
elaborate more on the Hitler thing. I'll just elaborate
about the
more
Kanye
on,
part of it.
Yeah, on the Kanye part.
Okay, okay, yeah. You can
So-
say that. You just can't praise him.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't agree. I definitely don't agree. Okay, I don't know why I have to think about this.
Yeah.
This isn't a hard thing to talk. Like I definitely do not stand by any of Kanye's beliefs of what he's like what he tweets about and all that. But at the same time,
That music, though.
his music
You're like one of
fire.
those fans that's like he made graduation. like God, like somebody like everybody's like
Graduation,
Kanye
dude.
is doing this, Kanye's doing that, and then you're just
Do
like
you
he
not
made graduation.
do you not support him in any way?
I like his music. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
But his music is fire, but that homie is crazy.
Oh, he's
bro.
actually crazy. Like sometimes I actually like. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Okay. I don't actually like. Sometimes I might feel a little bit sorry for him because he truly is mentally ill. Like he's mentally ill,
is,
and
yeah.
there's no way. Like he needs to get help. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, he is bipolar. It's a true thing.
yeah, he is.
So
bipolar.
yeah, that's fair to say that you
But I
feel
feel like it's
sorry
just
for him in
more
that
than
aspect.
that, though.
But like
Yeah,
at the same time, like he's just saying insane stuff. Like what did
Yeah.
he say in that one interview recently? Well, with the other thing that he was praising him, you know.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But in that
H-Man.
same interview, he said, he was like telling Kim, he said, come home and find Christ and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he said, either come home and find Christ or go marry Tom Brady. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like-
and there's that one time where he did that like campaign for when he was gonna run for president in like 2020.
You know he's running again, right?
Oh yeah, I did
2024.
hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he like did that campaign and he was like talking about such crazy thing, like something about slavery. I don't even
Yeah.
remember the specifics, but like something about how slavery wasn't real or like just some bullshit like that just simply is not true.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know, it's crazy because like I know like people that are bipolar, and it really is like it's a disease.
Yeah.
It's something that person like because like I'm just thinking of like one specific person that I know that like is bipolar. It truly is like harmful to like that person and everybody around them. Like it affects everybody, and it's I knew that person before they I guess were like diagnosed with having bipolarism or whatever.
But,
And-
yeah, bipolar disease.
Bipolar disease, and
Is it disease?
bipolar
Disorder, not
yeah.
disease. Sorry.
Yeah, disorder.
Yeah.
And like they are just so different than what they are like when they go through those like manic episodes.
Yeah.
Where it's like they literally don't even like this person that like they wouldn't even remember what they did when they would go through those manic episodes. Like, and it like wasn't them at all. So it's just I don't know. It's hard to think about.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. He just, in some ways, Kanye is like the smartest marketer, right? Because
Yeah.
not with this. This is the point I'm making. Because like he's always been somebody that says extreme things, right? But like right now, he's too far.
Definitely going
Like,
downhill.
He's like you're going off the rails here, bro. You know, like you can say extreme things like I don't know, like. Okay, for example, him interrupting Taylor Swift's Grammy speech when she won her first Grammy, right?
An iconic moment.
Yeah, I mean that made like everybody knows about that, you know. So like in that way, him doing that kind of extreme stuff is like super smart marketing, right? But when he's going on interviews and he's saying things like that, and then tweeting that Kim Kardashian cheated on him with Chris Paul, right? When it's like Chris Paul has never been involved in the Kardashians, and it's like. But that's what they said, that he'll do that. He'll like go on these crazy tyrants, say stuff.
Yeah.
And then he'll say something like, oh, Kim Kardashian cheated on me with Chris Paul to direct all the attention back to her. And everybody forgets about what Kanye did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So-
didn't think of it that way.
I don't know. He's just like, I love his music, right? But I'm just like, dude, you're insane.
I just think of his music and him just as two separate identity or like two separate entities.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a person's different from their work. Yeah, I don't understand why some people still support him. Like I see some people in comment sections who are still like supporting him after he says some fucked up shit. Like, do you guys know? Like, I don't know why people would still support him.
Because Kanye has like the biggest cult fan base ever.
That's true.
Like, have you ever heard of the guy on Instagram, Prod by Zach? You probably haven't.
No,
But he's just this random guy that started like clowning in Kanye comment sections, right? And like making fun of him. And then he would comment like, yay, the goat, no cap, just randomly. And it was like, that was like his tag, right? And he like went viral over that, right? And then Kanye fans were getting so mad that he was like trolling sometimes that like they were trying to find him at shows and like kill him.
no way.
Yeah. Kanye has like a cult fan base that like is like they're probably gonna come after me now. But
watch your back.
yeah. But they'll just do anything that Kanye says to do. Like look what they did with Pete Davidson, right?
That's true.
I mean Pete Davidson was getting
What was his nickname again?
Skeet Davidson.
Skeet David.
Yeah, Skeet
Where
Davidson.
that one music video where was it Heartless? No, it was not Heartless. I don't know. There was that one music video where he was like beating up a character with like named Skeet.
Really?
Like physically like
Oh yeah, I
beating
know what
the
you're talking
shit
about.
out of
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Like I forget, it was whatever, it was like his most recent single or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about. But what was I saying about that? Oh yeah. People still support him because he's just like I don't know, he's got this following that he think like all the fans really think that like them doing that is like pleasing him. That kind of thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like lots of rappers have cult fan bases, but his is on a different level.
It's just that they're like to the level to their followers or whatever, that they're just like an idol. Like they idolize them.
Yeah. More than idolize. I would say
Yeah.
an idol. Huh?
They pray to him.
Well,
Kanye the
almost.
god.
Almost, kind of. Like, I would say me liking Steph Curry, that would be idolizing. You know, like, that's my idol, you could say. I don't really think of him that way, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's somebody you like, that you follow. But, like, doing things like going after other people because Kanye doesn't like them, just as a random person that Kanye doesn't know. You know, like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's insane.
Yeah, all that shit is. I don't really follow it.
Yeah.
I don't follow it at all because like why? I don't care.
Yeah.
But when you think about some stuff, there's I don't know. That's whatever. You know, it's all gonna blow over, and nothing. You know, that's just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like the
He's
same
gonna
thing.
release a new album, and
Yeah,
then
people
Yeah.
aren't gonna fucking care.
Same thing with, like, the Balenciaga thing. Have you heard about that?
No, tell me.
did he like? was
No,
it that
it's not
he-
Kanye. It's completely
Oh.
separate. But have you?
No.
It's like I don't know all the details, but they're having this big like canceling right now because apparently they had like these like child
Workers.
what's a good word for this
Child.
like
Oh.
what's a good word?
Content.
Yeah. Exploiting
Inappropriate
children.
yeah, apparently like they're exploiting like this new ad or something, and there's like a big canceling over
What?
that.
Well,
Yeah.
there was another child exploiting thing with that Netflix had to deal with, that French movie. Don't you remember that?
No.
Really?
That was that French movie where the 12-year-old girls were like twerking on deal, and then
What?
they can't, like, people canceled Netflix because they didn't want the show that was a Netflix original or whatever on their deal, and people got really, really upset by it.
Wow. Yeah, so I don't know all the details on this Balenciaga thing, but they're having a big canceling right now because of exploitation of children and like a like bondage thing. Yeah. it's
Some like
odd.
designer clothes
I
deal.
feel like,
Yeah.
how do you not like think of that and like how do you come up with this idea and have no one like in Balenciaga, like this big company, and have no one in that company or like marketing team or whatever think that might slightly have issues with the public?
But
Like,
Because it's corporate America.
No, that's not the answer. The answer, it's the fact that they're you know that they know, but
Yeah.
it could be because they're doing it because they want
because they want to bring
because they
attention to
want
it,
that.
Yeah,
and even though it's
but-
negative, they'll be talked
it's
about.
worth the risk.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, what if that doesn't blow over though? But it probably will.
But it will though. I mean,
That's true.
the same thing with Netflix. When Netflix just got hated because of that child deal or like the French movie, but now look at them, their numbers are up. As you know, who gives a fuck? I mean, people give a fuck.
That's
Yeah.
the same for anything. Like everybody always has an issue with something. Like
yeah.
and it's just
Think
I
about
don't know.
us in the pod.
got canceled
Way back.
Yeah.
And
way
you
back
know?
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not saying that it's like, oh, whatever, do whatever you want, but it's just like, no matter really what Kanye or Balenciaga or we or whoever say, or in a comment
Yeah.
section, it's gonna pass over, even if it was terrible. you know?
Yeah. It will.
And I'm not saying that's okay. It's just saying
because
that's what's gonna happen.
the attention span of the media is just shortening.
Yeah,
But there
for sure.
are instances where people do say stuff, and they're fucked
It
forever.
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you
But
really
that does
just,
still happen.
You really don't
And
know.
I think those things, some are warranted.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You can't say things like that. I don't know, but just certain things. you
We'll
know?
see what happens with Kanye if his stick. You know.
He lost a ton of money.
I think
already.
that when he lost like all his brand deals with like
Yeah.
everybody, like no more like Yeezy, no more.
Yeah. No more easy.
And even if they're still in the space, I don't know if you know who this is, Rachel, but Keemstar. Do you know who Keemstar
I
is?
do.
Yeah, well, Keemstar, when he said all that fucked up stuff or whatever, and he got canceled, he still makes content on YouTube, but he doesn't have as many sponsors. That's the word.
Yeah.
So he's still there, but you can seriously be affected by the stuff you say in the past.
Oh, for
you know?
sure.
Yeah.
So even though it'll blow over, the remnants will still be scattered.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think more than not, you do get majorly affected. I think that the only people that are able to have those things like blown over are the people that are already on top so far that like it takes a lot to bring them down. Like Kanye, like
But I mean, they've brought him down quite a bit.
that's true.
You know, I mean, he's not even on the billionaire list anymore.
Really.
Yeah.
True.
R.I.P. Fuck
I
up.
mean-
More money for their.
But I
Very
mean,
cool.
yeah, I don't know. He lost it. I mean, I don't know. You can't say anti-Semitic stuff, bro. You
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then he, on top of that, saying that he agrees with,
H-man.
yeah,
That's actually crazy though. Like that's the one thing you learn in school. Like the one major thing that like everybody knows about that they've learned about like multiple times throughout like
yeah.
Their
that,
childhood?
that and slavery.
yes, exactly. And these are two things that Kanye just takes and like just I don't know, goes off with.
But he
Yeah.
knows how fragile a subject it is, and that's why he
Why?
might be saying that.
Yeah.
Because it's all theory. No one knows why. Only he knows why. But that's the theory as to why people like Kanye, people like Balenciaga, they do those things to get talked about, to do other things. And I also saw Kanye saying something like, now no billionaire will ever lose as much as he did because of what he said or something. Like he was trying to say that like he was like the test dummy
Like the stepping stone.
for like other creators, so
To
that
say
other
whatever they
creators
want.
can say whatever they want.
But that
Yeah.
also just makes no sense. Like,
Yeah, but that didn't make sense to me.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you just killed yourself.
like, yeah, and
Yeah.
obviously this was gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird. What do you think about Elon Musk buying Twitter and that whole thing? A lot of people are mad about that.
I'm not mad about it. Good job, Elon.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
Cole's a Elon supporter. I think.
I am. I'm an
Are
Elon
you?
fan.
I honestly, I don't really follow.
I don't
Elon
follow it
that-
either. But
like I know like the basics and stuff, but I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm not a
Fair
hater.
enough,
I'm not
fair
a
enough.
lover.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
how about you, Spawn?
I'm an Elon fan for sure.
Yeah, I've talked about it before. I don't know how you could not be like the amount of stuff that he's doing.
I mean, I know he's like a good businessman and
Yeah.
he's successful.
Like that Neuralink thing, you know, the Neuralink with the brain chip.
Mhm.
They're gonna start doing human trials on that in like 6 months.
That's
Wait,
it.
what is that?
It's like, so this chip, the first like people that it's gonna be put towards is like,
Is
you
it
know, like,
Alzheimer's? Patients?
no, like quadriplegics and stuff.
What is that?
Does it make you walk?
I know where you're going with this, Rachel. Funny. Perhaps it does. I don't really know.
No, not like you, but like
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
okay,
the goal.
okay.
So like,
That's what you thought you were saying.
that's what I thought you
no,
meant.
no,
That's
no,
what-
no,
I thought you were like,
no. I
I
meant
thought
like
you were like throwing shade.
no, that's not
You're
what
good.
I meant.
You're
Like,
good. I don't care. I would have laughed. I don't care. But
sorry.
it's fine. Anyway, that's what I totally thought you were saying. Because
No,
you were
I
like,
didn't
does it
mean
make
that.
you walk? You're like looking at me. Maybe it does. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying. So like, it's gonna be like towards quadriplegic people, right?
Mm-hmm.
That like can't type or talk and stuff like that. They can get this in their brain, and I'm not saying that it can make them communicate like us three would, you know, just talking, but it'll help. It'll give them the ability to relay their message in some way and operate more
It like connects with their brain. and-
functionally, you know?
Huh.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing. It's to help people like that. I don't know. So maybe it will
cool.
make me walk. Who knows?
Well, I thought you were going like they like insert the chip in you or something like in your like spinal whatever, and like it helps them walk.
You turn into a robot.
Literally.
Yeah. No, it just helps you.
Dang, that's
So
cool.
it's like a big thing. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but they're starting human trials on it in 6 months, which means it won't be out for years. But
Yeah, I won't be out for years.
yeah.
You know, Google Glasses, that was a fucking dud. We all remember those days.
Yeah. What were those again?
The Google Glass, so you could like see holograms of shit. Like I could look in my left corner and like ask Siri a question or like.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, that was a fucking dud.
I listened to Joe Rogan podcast with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
And he talks about these glasses that he's got in like the works, right? Where like if you have the glasses and I have the glasses, we can put them on and be in completely separate houses or states even. Like if we want to play cards or something, a hologram you will be with me and we can play cards, and a hologram me will be with you and we can play cards.
Wait, that
So
exists?
sick.
He's making that.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
That
like we
is-
can just like communicate and be together with these
That's like
glasses.
some Star Wars type shit.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm interested to see everything that, because like they say that kind of stuff, but you don't really know what it's going to be to the public.
Yeah. Like Meta, they sold it as if like, oh my God, so cool. And you see like a Meta character, it's like,
Yeah,
this is so dumb.
yeah. You see, in San Francisco, they legalized it to where robots can use lethal force.
No, I did not see
What?
that.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
robots can use the cops like in deadly situations or like like threatening situations to civilians. They can use these deadly robots that can like kill people.
What?
Yeah,
Uh,
they can bring them out.
Like, what are they?
it's
Like,
like a bomb on a plate that has
Yeah.
wheels on it? What is
no, it's like a robot. Like
like a
the-
fully
it? There's
functional.
no,
like,
you're not talking about Chappie or something like that.
like no, like a
You're
robot that can kill you. Dude.
What?
You make it sound as
No.
if it has AI
Do you
technology.
want me to Google it right now?
like it's like a
It
like a
doesn't walk
human
by itself.
a human like robot, or is it like a little tank that you like an RC
Y-
truck or something that
I'm pretty sure it's a human. Like
imagine
No,
just like
it's
an
not.
RC like car goes
Dude.
rolls in there with like
Like a bomb
guns
strapped on it.
guns attached to it and it just goes crazy like
okay, I'm googling it.
that's
right
what
now.
I picture.
We're
That's still
Googling it.
badass. That's
Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy.
yeah.
I'm googling it right now because we're doing it live on air.
No, I picture it as like a little RC car with just like a
Exactly.
C4 like tapped on, like taped on it.
It just goes in and just sits there and then it's all over.
Yeah, then they just
Oh,
explode it.
one day ago they make a U-turn on the plan to do it, so they're not doing.
Oh,
it
they're not
now,
doing
I
it?
guess. So they're pausing it.
Aw.
Interesting. I was excited to see
I
how that
wasn't-
turned out.
Yeah, me too.
So here's the original thing: San Francisco allows police killer robots. This measure permits police to deploy robots equipped with explosives in extreme circumstances.
There it is. Explosives, I'm right.
Dude,
Duct
You're
tape?
right.
You're right on it. Are they on plates?
They said that
It's hella,
Served on plates?
It's like a paper plate too. Just hella just terrible DIY shit.
Duct taped onto there. They just chuck it in. There's not even a robot.
okay. So in 2016, police in Dallas, Texas, used a robot armed with C4 explosives to kill a sniper. So same kind of thing, I'm assuming.
Wow.
That's what they're talking about.
I just
but
want to
not-
know what like these
Imagine
things,
like a drone. Oh my god, like imagine
like a drone strike.
That's insane.
I don't know how that doesn't already. That definitely exists already.
drone,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I don't really know if the images on here are accurate, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
you were putting it as if like a human could,
That's
like,
what I.
walk around.
That's what I
That's what
assumed. That's what I assumed.
Yeah, we're not that smart yet.
They could definitely develop that.
I know. I think it's being developed like a human
For
like
sure.
robot.
Well, I
Yeah.
have seen like human like robots like online or whatever, but they just can't really do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this one robot online that like on TikTok actually that showed up, and they like made it like it was a basketball playing robot.
I've seen that.
Have you seen it? It like
Yeah.
dribbles the ball.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like,
weird.
It's weird.
It's like they're like in a gym somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
yeah,
It's weird. It can like shoot the basketball.
yeah.
If that robot, picture that robot trying to come up and like guard you, would you just kick it in the head or would you like actually try and
No,
play
The
it?
thing was massive
I think
though,
it's yeah, it's really big. It's probably
but it's also
smarter.
so slow.
Yeah.
Like it couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just what
He's
they
good at
show.
it.
Maybe
Maybe.
it's hella fast and they just
They're
don't want you to
withholding
know.
information.
Yeah.
They don't want
It's
us
pretty
to really
crazy.
know.
Do you think aliens are real, Rachel?
I think so. Actually,
Like, do you think?
actually, let's get into this.
Okay.
This is a good conversation.
I think there's got to be something else out there. Of course, this is the normal take on it.
Yeah.
But do you think that they are our like version of aliens, like the little skinny guys with the
Oh
big
no,
head? Do
no,
you think
not
those
at
exist?
all.
Like the green ones.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I don't
No.
know.
Like I mean, our universe is so big. Like we are like Earth is our galaxy is a speck in the entire universe. Like or not
One
the
grain
universe,
of
the entire
salt.
galaxy.
Yeah.
And there has to be like it'd be weird if there wasn't something else that existed out there. I feel like.
How scary would that be?
I mean, terrifying, but at the same time, it's like
What are we gonna do
crazy,
about it?
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's so many states of consciousness that are outside our own. You know what I mean? Like we have this state of consciousness as to what we think, how we think.
Exactly.
But there's other states of being out there that's
It's-
insane.
It's so hard
Yeah.
to like even grasp that idea.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like
yeah, we're not meant to understand it.
exactly. But there definitely is something that exists out there.
Definitely.
I wish we could have Neil deGrasse Tyson on this pod.
That'd be pretty fire.
Maybe we could hit him up and zoom him in for 5 minutes. Say, hey Neil, you got 5 minute
Dude, we could.
Yeah,
Yeah, I should.
I like the in-person pods though.
I know, but we
But
couldn't
like
get him. to
if
fly out
if
here.
we got him on Zoom, that'd be pretty fire.
I think he'd be willing
If
to
we
fly
got
out,
anybody high profile on Zoom, I'd take it. W.
for
But
sure.
maybe we should start doing that. Reach out to those people.
You should
But
definitely
hey,
try-
can-
reach
can-
out to everybody and just see who responds.
Could you do the in show with us?
Elon Musk,
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Dude,
there you
that'd be
go.
insane.
Imagine we got Kanye on.
Yeah, no way.
He just went really off
That
script.
would be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight off the cuff here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If
Off the meds.
I wanted to know, as a guy, when I look at Pete Davidson, I think he's an ugly fucker. Rachel, what do you think about Pete Davidson? And is he attractive or no?
Pete Davidson's ugly, dude.
Okay, thank you.
No, he's ugly. I do not understand. Like, Kim? How? Honestly,
What
any
about
of the girls-
Ariana
yes,
Grande?
any of the girls that he's been with, how? Like, I get that. I like his personality, and I like that. Like he really is a funny guy.
Yeah, he seems
But
funny.
like, he's not very like. These girls can get anyone they want, and they choose Pete Davidson. I mean, I don't know.
He must
I don't
have
know how
something about him.
He must have some moves or something.
He's got some
Something.
redeeming quality.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe he just relates to them or something like that. Maybe.
I guess it's something maybe you just have to experience yourself. Like maybe his personality really does make up for it, and it's like I don't know.
I heard
You
a
gotta
take.
be rizzed by.
Yeah, I heard a take. I don't know. Like, wait, I can't remember what I was listening to, but I heard this. Like people were saying he's kind of like the clout boyfriend now. Whereas like
It's like a trend.
if you date him, you get clout. Kind of like he dates. He kind of already had clout, but like he
Yeah.
kind of picked up some more clout from Kim.
Oh, and Ariana.
Yeah,
For sure. Him
But
and
it-
Ariana were like endgame.
yeah, for sure. So like they were saying now that he's got that clout, he's like the one that like people who need more clout
That's a good.
would date. You know,
Yeah.
It's like he's dating that one model. I can't remember her name, Emily something.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's his newest girlfriend. But I don't think that's a bad take. I think that's pretty fair to say.
I just thought that like, I don't know. It was just so weird. Him and Kim. That was just the
it
weirdest
is
thing.
kind of
to me.
odd.
Because she is like Kim K is like a woman.
Like it's Kim Kardashian.
Like she's like a fully blown woman.
fully blown.
and-
What does that mean?
Like she's a woman.
fully blown woman.
She's just a mature.
Yeah.
She's just like a mother.
Yeah.
She's like a
She's
Kim
like
K.
the mother of
But-
5 children.
But then
Yeah.
when you look at Pete Davidson, he's got the Spellman build.
He doesn't have this phone build.
Yeah, he does.
He kind of does a little bit.
Well, he's
And
just like,
there's nothing wrong with it, but not like a full grown ass, like, you know.
yeah. But
the
I mean, look at
equivalent.
Kanye. Kanye's not that good looking.
dude.
of a dude
Yeah, I
either.
was just thinking about maybe it's just Kim K has a type where.
Yeah.
Mentally deranged.
Pete Davidson's not mentally deranged.
Yeah, he's like quite the opposite actually.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, well, he's not
He's-
as bad as Kid.
he knows his.
Yeah.
I mean, he's on like that one thing he said. He's on meds.
Yeah.
And Kanye's not on meds, so I guess that's the difference. But
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know.
they both are not very attractive people, so maybe
Yeah.
that's just Kim. Kim's just really into the personality.
I would have to say Pete Davidson has immaculate game. I'm sure
Yeah, he has
he
to.
has to.
Well, because think about this: when Pete Davidson and Kim K are at a party, and Pete Davidson is talking to his like other famous, like you're in a situation. There's all like these well-known people in LA, and like you get the balls to go up to Kim K and chat with her, and you're like, well, you know, just meant to be, or you just flirt with her or
And
something.
Yeah.
he just doesn't seem like the type to have that confidence either.
No,
And
but he
that might
definitely
be-
does.
But
Yeah.
that might be the reason why the girls like him, because he doesn't look like he should have that.
Yeah.
So when he comes up there and
It's
does
just-
it well.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's just
and his
attractive.
confidence is just like irrational.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah. It's
It's
crazy.
just I couldn't imagine like if I'm sitting at a bar or something or whatever, like the same situation Kim was in or whatever, and I just hear this guy like, you know, pulling some moves or whatever, like trying to hit me up, and I look and it's fucking Pete Davidson. Like I don't know. I feel like that would just
You would
immediately turn me off.
You
like,
would be kind of intrigued though.
Okay,
On a certain
yeah,
level,
I
you would
guess,
kind of
I
be
guess.
intrigued.
That's-
Well, no. Yeah, because think about it. He's gonna show up there. You're gonna be in some dark bar with him. He's gonna have all these tats on. He's gonna be a funny guy. You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
God,
And you're
who
gonna,
is
it's
this?
gonna catch you so off guard. You're gonna be like, first you're gonna be like,
oh, I want to
"Ew."
know more.
You know, but then he starts like talking to you, and you're like, okay, you know,
That's
Yeah.
true. I guess I do like Pete Davidson. Like he's a funny
he is
guy.
funny, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, you guys are starting to love him. You guys are starting to love
I mean,
him.
I never
think he's
said I
funny.
hated him.
I don't hate him.
I just don't think he's a very attractive man. But you know, that doesn't mean that I don't like him.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we talked about last time with Christine. Was it the our celebrity crushes? Rachel, do you have any?
Was it
celeb-
with Christine that we talked about that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Do you have any celebrity crushes?
That's kind of tough. I don't know. A lot of people have that like one celebrity that they will like die for, but honestly, like I don't really have just like one celebrity crush that I've really stuck with. I don't know. Like there's obviously a lot of hot celebrities that I would die to like, I don't know, be with or whatever. Not like that, but like have a relationship or whatever. Like
Yeah,
like
that's what you
yeah. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I
You know what I'm
thought.
saying?
Yeah.
Die to be in a relationship.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. But like
Okay.
like some examples would be like Timothy Chalamet.
Who is that?
guy? I don't like that guy.
You
Who is that?
don't know Tim. Let me pull up a picture for you real quick.
You know the Dune movie?
I can't say I've seen
Oh,
it.
you know Call Me by
Your Name.
Your.
No.
That wasn't. You probably wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I didn't
You're
even
not
watch it.
one of
I
the-
just like. have
Okay,
seen it
but
around.
okay. So what's his name?
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah,
Chalamet.
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 he's
He,
not.
he
Timothy
can
Chalamet.
speak French. That's enough, dude. That is enough. Like,
I don't agree with Rachel's take on this one. I do
look at
not.
that man.
Mid.
I don't
What
like
do
him.
you
Mid.
He
Yeah.
looks like he's mean.
Midithy Chalamet.
No, but he like when you like see him in like interviews. And I just got that.
He looks like he's manipulating me.
I mean, that's like hot though.
No,
Yo.
what? No,
Okay, fine.
what?
Let me find. Okay, let me think of somebody else that you guys might agree with.
No, we don't have to agree. That's the whole point.
I know, but
Well,
there
that's
are
not
more
the whole
people.
point, but so
Oh, have you guys ever watched Criminal Minds?
no,
No,
No.
no, of course
Have
not.
you ever, like, Matthew Gray Goobler?
nope.
Gray Goober.
No, Gray Goobler.
Goobler is not better than Goober.
Gray Goobler.
Goobler.
That no,
okay, but
he's
you
already
would-
gonna be. She put her phone down because it's gonna be so mid because of the
Okay.
last name.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not as hot as my boy Timothy, but
Timothy Chalamet, like I said, he looks like he's gonna manipulate me.
But you think he's fine for that?
That's terrible. That's
he's just,
scary.
he's just hot. Like, what else is there to say? I mean,
But Cole said he looks like he's gonna manipulate me, and you
I
said
mean, maybe
that's
he's-
hot though.
I don't know. It's just his eyes. Like, they're just.
His eyes
Is
are
it
like
is
from
it
the
the eyes
devil.
that get you? Like, that make you think that, like, he's gonna manipulate
Oh,
you?
his eyes.
Yeah. Or is it
It's
just
his entire demeanor. Yeah,
I don't know. I like that. It's cool.
I'm not rocking with him.
It's cool.
I'm not rocking with him.
Who do you guys think are like hot people?
Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio.
Oh, here
and
we
Ariana
go with
Grande.
this again. Okay.
What was that? Dude, do that one more time.
no,
Do that one more time.
No, stop.
I forgot. Yeah. Oh, you like Dixie with short hair, huh?
Yeah, Dixie Bald is a certified baddie.
What do you
Really?
think, Rachel?
I think
With short hair.
Dixie is very pretty.
With short hair?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
She definitely rocks it for
'Cause
sure.
I'm
She does
saying.
rock it. Yeah.
She
I'll
rocks
give her
it.
that.
I think
Trendsetter.
that
I would not. I'm not. She wouldn't be in like my first three like baddies. like
Really?
You just said. No, I
she
wouldn't
definitely
say.
is an icon. I feel like I don't know. She's cool.
Do you think Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio deserve that fame?
That's a tough. I don't know.
More
tough
than I feel like we talked about this last time.
No, we didn't talk about Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. No,
Yeah, we did.
we talked about it a little bit. We didn't ask if they deserve the fame or not.
I think
You think
I
they
think
don't?
I think they do because honestly they got big off the dancing stuff, but they've expanded so much since then, and they've just kept marketing themselves, which is hard work.
I agree completely.
So I give them that. I mean, they have their own show. They're basically the Kardashians without all the extra
true.
drama that the Kardashians have.
I need to find my way into that family some way or another.
Oh yeah, okay,
I gotta.
all right.
Somehow, some way.
Maybe I'll go to college and I'll see Dixie and Crevel's.
Okay, but also
Hey, so shoddy.
I also saw this thing on like one of those Snapchat like news story things that like Dixie's like
Smells
gay.
bad?
No, that she's like gay now.
What?
She's like
Really?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Aw.
So you
I
might be
know
out of
that.
luck.
Aw.
But I don't know. That might just be a rumor because
Probably
I
just
saw
a
on
rumor.
Snapchat of all places.
Probably
So
just a rumor.
yeah, probably for
Maybe
you.
It's
I'll
a-
hit her up. I'll ask
Who were your three?
Charlie,
Okay,
Dixie, Ariana.
Ariana Grande.
that one's. I'll give you that one.
You think Taylor Swift's that bad? You think Taylor Swift's bad? Or
No,
No.
not a Taylor Swift guy.
She's too nice.
Yeah, I'm not a Swiftie.
I want her.
Oh, you want to be dominated? He wants to be dominated.
You want to be dominated?
I want her to hit me.
Yeah, he's what's the name? What's the word for it?
Beta,
No, that's not the word I was gonna say.
a crier.
Yeah, submissive. He's
Submissive.
I'm not submissive.
He is. You said you wanted Taylor Swift
You
to hit
literally just
Or
said you wanted her.
You want?
Oh, sorry.
a
I want
girl
her to hit me so hard I fall around and I cry.
You're a crier.
All right, whatever.
Oh,
It's my kink, guys.
I'm just joking, bro. Chill.
No. I am chilling. I'm not gonna take it back. I do want her to hit me and I cry in front of her. She embarrasses me.
You're lying right now, bro.
Cool. I don't.
Of course, I'm joking.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to move on from this?
Well, I guess it's
Okay.
Yeah.
even crazier stuff.
Another pretty person is Zendaya.
Oh, Zendaya.
Overrated.
Really?
You think?
I think she's gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah.
She just seems so fake when you look at her. interviews of
Really?
her.
I think she looks more real than anyone.
She looks so
Not
good
than
that
anyone.
she looks fake.
Like in Euphoria, she's very real. I feel like.
Oh, I didn't watch Euphoria. Maybe that's why. I didn't
Have
get
you-
that.
Euphoria?
I have.
I have to.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's interesting.
I mean, okay, I've mainly just watched it like with friends as a joke, kind of in
Yeah.
a way, like. But it genuinely is like not a bad show. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's
good
really
show.
real.
I'll watch next season.
Yeah.
But like, I think the part of that is stupid is like, I feel like where we go to school, at least that kind of stuff is not happening
Oh,
like
for
that.
sure.
As in what? What happens in the
Like
show?
they're like insane. They do
Like,
insanely crazy things.
And say
Okay.
like they do like mad drugs, like crazy. They go to like these huge rager parties, like not even I don't even know.
Yeah, and like, there's other things that happen. Like there's the mayor of the town. Is he the mayor? Is the dad the mayor?
No, I don't know.
He's like a big icon in the
Yeah.
town, right? But he like has like he goes to this hotel like every Friday night, right? And he cheats on his wife. He like
With,
hooks
like-
up with these people and he tapes every single intercourse that he has.
Yeah.
And he like some of them with like dudes, right? And he's like dominating dudes, right? And
2022. That's all right.
then it's really
Rachel
weird.
likes the faces I do.
It's really weird, right? And then he ends up like doing it with this one girl, and she turns out to be 17.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like really messed up. And then his son like finds all the DVDs and like sees his dad doing this at
It's
like
fucked
5
up.
years old. He sees it like 5 years
Honestly,
old.
the show is fucked up.
Yeah, it is. So it like messes with him so bad mentally. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. The show. Could you think about it? You know.
How did we get there? Oh, Zendaya.
Zendaya.
So you don't like Zendaya and Spider-Man?
No, piece of shit. No, definitely not.
Ooh,
Piece of shit.
L take.
Sorry.
Dang.
No, she's not a piece of shit. Sorry, Zendaya, if you're watching.
She's not watching. Get her on the pod if she is watching.
She comments. She's
Hop
like, I'm
on.
watching.
Yeah.
No, but Tom
Zendaya
Holland.
was good.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland's overrated too.
I think that he's
In
not
what
very.
way? Like is it
He's
attraction?
he's very talented though.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
In what sense?
Good actor.
He does his own stunts. He's like a good actor. He was even on he can even like sing. Like,
Oh yeah, he is.
like and he can dance. Like he used to I think I saw this one thing, he used to be like a tap dancer or something like that. I don't know. It was just like super random. Like he's just very talented. Why are you guys laughing?
Funny.
Tap dancer. No, but the thing is, he'll make more money than I ever will. So,
Yeah.
psych. No. He's probably a
Tom
mega
Holland's-
millionaire.
Cole's
He's
making
the
bank
goat
on the
right now.
podcast.
I am getting rich right now.
Yeah. Passively.
Yeah. I was gonna say I have made so much money at this podcast. I've made zero. I am net negative
Yeah.
by like $400, $500, $600.
Yeah, we both are.
By doing
I'm-
this pod.
I'm net negative on the stickers.
Don't worry, that those stickers it'll bring you back up.
Yeah, we're selling them for $3. It's a good price because they're gonna be bigger now.
No, that's a solid price. Normally stickers like that are like
$6.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not about making money. It's about having fun and doing stuff.
Yeah.
like
The
that.
experience.
Anyway, do you guys have anything else, or are we done?
I think we're good.
I'm
You
good.
good?
All right, so this is the time, Rachel, when you can plug your Instagram or your Snapchat or TikTok or whatever, if you wanna. I'm not gonna put you in the spot
My
here.
Instagram and my
You can just say yes, and I'll look it
Okay.
up.
You don't know
and
that
I'll-
your Instagram username?
Yes.
Okay, there it is. If you guys like
What?
it's right there, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's right there.
Wait,
Oh.
right here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Well, hopefully when you go to college, you can look back on this and be like, guys, all your friends, I was on a podcast. Like,
Why did you be talking like that?
I don't know. Anyways, Spellman, you got anything?
I think we're good.
Again, thank
cool.
you guys for watching. That was a banger, bro.
That was a banger.
That was a banger. Shout out to Rachel for getting on.
Shout out.
Episode 15, we're done.
We're done.
See you guys.
Peace.